The Fargo Air Museum is recognizing Vietnam Memorial Week this week. And joining us today to talk about what is happening and how you can still take part, we have Brian Thayer with us in studio today. Welcome to North Dakota Today.
Good morning, thank you.
We want to talk about some of the events you have going on. First, let's just talk about the importance of having a Vietnam Memorial Week and honoring our Vietnam veterans.
Well, that's just it. We at the museum really like to support our vets. You know, they've given their life for our country. They've done a lot. They've come back and got a lot of flack coming back to the country, and we just want to honor what they've given, what they've done for us and our country, and help us keep our freedoms and keep our country safe.
That's a good point, and I talk a lot on this show that my dad is a Vietnam veteran, and you're right. They didn't get the same welcome back ceremonies that a lot of our soldiers and airmen and sailors do now, so it's really nice to see that we are acknowledging everything that's been done. Let's talk a little bit about everything that's set up inside the Air Museum.
Yeah, so it's really exciting. We have a lot of artifacts from Vietnam. We have photographs to really show the real story over there. We have a Huey that we have on loan from Bonanzaville. They were gracious enough to borrow us their Huey. So we have a Huey helicopter in the museum. We have an F-4 from the Air National Guard. We have air ambulances, Jeeps, deuce and half trucks, lots of firearms, helmets, uniforms. A lot of great vendors from the military and from our vets, and a lot of fun stuff to see that goes on today and tomorrow. And we wrap up tomorrow afternoon.
Okay, so can you give us kind of a schedule of, will there be some speakers? What are some of the things happening today and tomorrow?
So today and tomorrow is more so just come in, visit, check out the exhibits, you know, talk to our vets. We have our chapter veterans tent set up in the middle of the hangar, so you can come talk to them, and you can see a map where people are stationed. And so there's no speakers per se here in the next couple days, but lots of new cool exhibits to see, and lots of amazing vets to talk with and learn more about their story.
And I was thinking, you said you do this every 2 years, so it must have been 2 years ago when I was there, and I thought it was really an amazing setup. Talk a little bit about the feedback you get from veterans when they attend this event.
Yeah, so it's very emotional. And you know, the exhibits are fun. I'm a gearhead, I love the aircraft, but the thing that makes an exhibit is the story behind it. So a lot of the feedback and reactions we get from the vets are, you know, teary-eyed, very thankful, very happy, very excited, you know, that they can get that recognition, that time to speak, that time to share their story. And it's just amazing. The stories will just give you chills all day long, and very heartwarming, and you know, some aren't so much, but
right.
It's great to hear them and figure out what they had to go through.
Because it's a history lesson as well. So you don't have to be a veteran to go, or a Vietnam veteran to go. No. This is really a great you know, history lesson as well for maybe the whole family.
It is, for sure, and we are offering free admission to any veteran to make sure they can come and experience it. So yeah, come on in and check it out, and it's a great exhibit. We have a lot of cool things to see and a lot of amazing stories again. So
let's talk, I know where the Air Museum is, but in case people are not familiar or they're not from Fargo, where is the Air Museum and what are the hours?
We are located on 19th Avenue North. We are on Hector International Airport, right across the street from the Fargo Dome. Our hours are 10 to 5, Tuesday through Saturday, and then 10 to 1 on Sundays.
Okay. And so how long do people need to allow themselves time to spend there, to go through everything?
I would say somewhere between a half hour and an hour and a half. It depends on how deep you want to dive into the history and the stories. But I'd say right around that 45-minute to an hour mark would be a great time well spent.
Okay. And you do have some Vietnam groups there as well that will, you know, kind of lead you through and help you with any questions as well? We
do, yes. We have our staff at the museum, and then we have a lot of amazing veterans there as well.
Okay, so it's really a great event for people to check out. So the Vietnam Memorial Week happening at the Fargo Air Museum. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Stay with us. Coming up next here on North Dakota Today, May is Skin Cancer Awareness Month. Then we have an expert joining us to help us stay a little better protected year-round.